A cosmic curiosity. Have you ever wondered what aliens might think if they observed Earth from the vastness of space? If an advanced civilization were to look down upon us, what would they make of our strange habits, our technologies, our history? This question isn't just science fiction. It's a fascinating thought experiment that challenges our assumptions about life, intelligence, and our place in the universe. As humanity makes strides in space exploration, the question of extraterrestrial life grows more urgent and intriguing. Could we one day encounter beings with far superior knowledge and technology? And if so, how would they perceive our planet, its inhabitants, and our civilization? In this video, we'll explore what extraterrestrials might think of Earth through a scientific and philosophical lens. We'll dive into the complexities of human behavior, technological advancements, and the nature of life itself. But most importantly, we'll attempt to put ourselves in the shoes of an alien species and view our world from a cosmic perspective. By the end, you may look at Earth and humanity in an entirely new light. The Great Silence. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence. When contemplating what aliens might think of Earth, we must first consider the broader context of the search for extraterrestrial life. For decades, scientists have searched the skies for signs of alien civilizations. Programs like SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, have been using radio telescopes to listen for signals from distant stars. The sheer vastness of space means that the likelihood of encountering extraterrestrial life is, statistically speaking, quite high. After all, there are over 100 billion stars in our Milky Way galaxy alone, many of which have planets in their habitable zones, areas where life could potentially exist. However, despite these odds, we've yet to detect any definitive signals from intelligent alien life. This phenomenon is known as the Fermi paradox, the apparent contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial civilizations existing and the lack of evidence for or contact with such civilizations. If extraterrestrials are out there, why haven't we heard from them? And if they have observed Earth, what might they think of us? The Great Silence, as it's sometimes called, forces us to examine our own assumptions about life in the universe. Are we truly alone, or are we simply not listening in the right way? The possibility that extraterrestrial life might exist but remain undetected raises the question: could intelligent aliens be watching us right now, from a distance? If they are, they would likely be studying us from afar, without direct contact, just as we study distant planets and stars using powerful telescopes. From this vantage point, they might observe Earth with a combination of curiosity and caution. Our planet is unique in many ways, but it is also a chaotic, unpredictable world. In many ways, Earth might seem like a hostile and dangerous place to an outsider. Earth's uniqueness and the paradox of human civilization. From an alien perspective, Earth is a strange mix of both beauty and turmoil. The planet teems with life, yet much of that life is engaged in conflict, often destroying the very environment it depends on. If extraterrestrials were observing our world, they might be perplexed by our contradictions. On one hand, humanity has created incredible achievements: space travel, advanced medical treatments, and technologies that have revolutionized communication. On the other hand, humans are also responsible for some of the planet's most pressing problems: pollution, climate change, and the ongoing struggle for resources. To an alien civilization with a far more advanced understanding of the universe, humanity's approach to solving these issues might seem slow, short-sighted, or even primitive. The way humans organize themselves socially might also baffle extraterrestrials. Earth's nations are defined by borders, ideologies, and conflicts. If these aliens had developed a peaceful, harmonious society, they might wonder why Earth's inhabitants are often so divided. Why do humans fight over resources that are ultimately finite? Why do they place such importance on differences in race, religion, or culture? From the perspective of an alien civilization that has potentially transcended these primitive concerns, Earth's social structure could seem like a relic of a less enlightened age. At the same time, An alien civilization may be astonished by the remarkable resilience and creativity of humanity. Despite our many flaws, we continually strive to advance and improve. We send humans to the moon, build artificial intelligence, and explore the deepest oceans. An alien species might view these accomplishments with admiration, seeing in them the potential for growth and evolution. However, they might also be cautious, wary of the consequences of our unchecked progress. If they've experienced technological growth themselves, they might understand the dangers of accelerating too quickly without understanding the full scope of potential risks. Would they see us as a young species with great promise? Or would they view us as a reckless civilization teetering on the brink of self-destruction? The cosmic perspective. Life beyond Earth. If aliens were to observe Earth, their thoughts would likely be influenced by their own experiences and understanding of life. To an alien species with knowledge of other life forms across the galaxy, Earth's biodiversity might be seen as a stunning example of life's potential. Earth is home to millions of species, each adapted to unique environments. The vast array of life forms, from the microscopic to the enormous, could fascinate extraterrestrials who have never encountered such diversity in their own corner of the universe. However, they may also wonder about the relative fragility of life on Earth. Despite the planet's rich biosphere, Earth's ecosystems are vulnerable to disruptions. Climate change, deforestation, and the depletion of natural resources pose real threats to the survival of many species. An alien observer might ponder why humanity has not yet fully grasped the importance of environmental stewardship. Could this be a sign of immaturity? Or is it simply a natural stage in the evolution of a species? The concept of life beyond Earth has long been a topic of speculation. While we continue to search for signs of extraterrestrial life, we have yet to discover definitive evidence. However, the discovery of extremophiles, organisms that thrive in extreme environments on Earth, has expanded our understanding of what constitutes a habitable environment. Could life exist in places we once thought inhospitable, such as the subsurface of Mars, the moons of Jupiter, or the methane lakes of Titan? An advanced alien civilization might have a broader understanding of what constitutes life and how it can emerge in different forms. They might even see Earth's life forms as just one of many possibilities in a vast and diverse universe. Would aliens consider Earth to be unique in the cosmic landscape? Or would they view it as just another planet with basic carbon-based life? To an alien species capable of interstellar travel, Earth might seem like a small, insignificant dot in a vast universe, much like how humans view Earth when we look at distant galaxies through powerful telescopes. Yet, despite Earth's apparent insignificance in the grand scheme of the cosmos, the fact that life exists here could make it a rare gem in an otherwise barren universe. The question remains, if we ever do make contact with extraterrestrials, will they see us as a primitive species with potential? Or will they view us as a fleeting, transient experiment in the vast expanse of space, technology, and the evolution of intelligence? One of the most fascinating aspects of an alien's potential assessment of Earth would likely be our technological development and the corresponding evolution of human intelligence. From the perspective of an extraterrestrial species, Earth's technology might seem primitive in comparison to their own advancements. If they have mastered space travel, harnessed energy in ways we can't yet fathom, or developed artificial intelligence far beyond our capabilities, Earth's reliance on fossil fuels, complex machinery, and early-stage AI might appear archaic. Alien civilizations that have existed for millions of years, perhaps, may have reached a level where they are capable of manipulating matter at the atomic or quantum level, something we are still far from achieving. However, what if they observed humanity's progress as remarkable in its own right? Earth's rapid technological ascent, particularly in the past century, has been nothing short of astounding. From the first powered flight to landing on the moon and sending robotic probes to distant planets, humans have shown an unrelenting drive to push the boundaries of what's possible. A species that understands the evolutionary journey of intelligence might marvel at how quickly we've moved from stone tools to building complex, interconnected digital networks. The speed of our technological growth could be a sign to aliens that we are on the verge of something extraordinary, capable of reaching heights that other civilizations may have taken millennia to achieve. Nonetheless, the journey of intelligence comes with its own set of challenges, many of which may be familiar to an alien species. If they've encountered civilizations that have gone through similar technological stages, they might recognize the common pitfalls that come with such advancements. For instance, the potential for self-destruction is an ever-present risk as a species becomes more technologically advanced. Nuclear weapons, environmental degradation, and the risks posed by artificial intelligence could raise alarms for extraterrestrials who have already faced these existential threats. From their perspective, Earth's progress might seem like a double-edged sword, the promise of a brighter future paired with the potential for catastrophic consequences. It's also possible that aliens might observe Earth's approach to artificial intelligence with both interest and skepticism. While we are still in the early stages of AI development, certain applications have already begun to change the world in profound ways. From self-driving cars to advancements in medicine and space exploration, AI is becoming an integral part of modern life. However, the question of AI's ethical implications looms large. What if extraterrestrial civilizations have faced similar challenges with AI and have long since developed protocols to ensure that artificial beings do not surpass or harm their creators? They might observe the ongoing debate on AI regulation and wonder whether humanity will learn from past mistakes before it's too late. In their eyes, Earth may appear to be experimenting with forces it doesn't fully understand, creating a dangerous situation that could have long-lasting consequences for the future of the species. The impact of culture, art, and human expression. Another aspect of Earth that would surely capture the attention of an alien observer is the rich diversity of human culture, art, and expression. Whether through music, literature, visual arts, or social customs, humanity has an unparalleled ability to create and communicate in deeply meaningful ways. If an alien species were to study Earth, they might find our ability to express emotions, tell stories, and form cultural identities incredibly unique in the galaxy. While many species may be capable of basic communication or even cooperation, human creativity is something that sets us apart. An alien civilization might marvel at our art, not just for its aesthetic value, but for the complex ways in which it reflects the human experience. Earth's artistic creations, from the paintings of the Renaissance to the music of Beethoven and the films of modern cinema, offer a window into the human soul. Perhaps, to an alien species that has long since surpassed the need for traditional forms of artistic expression, this outpouring of creativity would be seen as an essential part of what makes us human. They might even recognize that art and culture have played a pivotal role in the survival and advancement of our species, providing a means of connection, emotional release, and shared understanding. On the other hand, they may also find the diversity of human culture both bewildering and fascinating. Earth's multitude of languages, religions, traditions, and belief systems could seem chaotic to an outsider. How can a species with so many different ways of thinking and behaving still function cohesively? Could this cultural fragmentation be seen as a potential obstacle to global cooperation? Or is it a testament to humanity's adaptability and resilience? From the perspective of an alien race that has possibly long since unified their own species, the disunity among humans could either be viewed as a weakness or an endearing quality that shows the complexity of our civilization. Perhaps the most puzzling aspect to an alien observer would be the role that conflict plays in our society. War, violence, and ideological differences have shaped human history, often driving technological and cultural evolution. To an extraterrestrial species, it might be hard to comprehend how a species capable of creating magnificent works of art, literature, and philosophy could simultaneously engage in destructive behavior. From their point of view, Earth could seem like a species torn between its potential for greatness and the darker instincts that undermine it. Yet, it's also possible that they might recognize this as part of the natural cycle of any evolving civilization. After all, no species reaches its peak without overcoming significant internal and external struggles. The philosophical question: are we alone? Finally, an alien species would undoubtedly ponder the age-old question: are we alone? In the universe, if they had already encountered other intelligent civilizations, Earth might seem like just one example of many, an experiment in cosmic evolution that's still unfolding. Perhaps they would regard Earth as a relatively young civilization, full of potential but still grappling with the growing pains of intelligence. If they had not encountered any other life, however, they might view our planet with even greater curiosity. Why, after billions of years, has life on Earth developed in such a unique way? Could there be other worlds like ours, waiting to be discovered? An advanced alien species might have an entirely different perspective on the question of loneliness in the universe. For them, the search for meaning may not revolve around the existence of other life forms, but rather the understanding of their place in the cosmos. Their own civilization may have transcended the need for direct contact with other species, instead focusing on exploring the depths of knowledge and understanding that go beyond physical interactions. If this is the case, they might view Earth's yearning for connection with the cosmos as a natural and necessary part of our species' evolution, a desire that is perhaps inherent in all intelligent life. The cosmic encounter. Would they contact us? Now, imagine the scenario where extraterrestrials, after observing Earth for centuries, decide that the time has come to make contact. What might their motivations be? If we consider the possibility that advanced civilizations have been observing us for a long time, one of the first questions they might face is whether humanity is ready for such an encounter. After all, Earth has yet to establish peaceful global cooperation on a significant scale. There are still divisions based on nationality, religion, and ideology. This lack of unity might concern extraterrestrials, especially if they've encountered other civilizations that have long surpassed these challenges. Would they fear that humanity's current state of conflict would pose a threat to both us and them? Yet, some might argue that a peaceful encounter could have a profound, transformative effect on humanity. The mere realization that we are not alone in the universe could be a catalyst for change, prompting humanity to overcome its divisions and work together for the greater good. From the perspective of extraterrestrials, it might be this very potential for growth that makes Earth an intriguing prospect. Perhaps they would see an opportunity to guide humanity in its journey toward peace and advancement, offering knowledge and wisdom to help us avoid the mistakes of their own past. The question remains, though, would they intervene? Or would they choose to remain silent, letting us find our own way? This raises another interesting point. What if extraterrestrials were already aware of humanity's desire for contact, but they've chosen not to reveal themselves out of caution? It's possible that they've studied us for so long that they've come to understand our vulnerabilities and are hesitant to make themselves known. The history of human exploration and the encounters with the unknown is fraught with misunderstandings, fear, and often violence. If extraterrestrials have the ability to observe us, they may also be acutely aware of how we react to the unknown. Would they fear that revealing their existence would cause panic? Or would they believe that humanity could handle such a revelation? There is also the matter of timing. Could it be that extraterrestrial civilizations, having long outgrown their own conflicts, have adopted a policy of non-intervention? Perhaps they believe that we must evolve at our own pace, without external influence. After all, many scientists and philosophers have debated whether humanity's development should be guided solely by our own choices, even if those choices are flawed. Maybe, from an alien perspective, we are simply too young, too volatile, to deserve direct intervention. Instead, they might choose to observe us, guiding our evolution through subtle means, such as influencing our scientific discoveries or fostering cultural shifts from afar. This could explain the strange coincidences and synchronicities that sometimes occur in human history, where a breakthrough idea seems to arise out of nowhere, or a sudden shift in human consciousness changes the course of civilization. Conclusion: what would they think of us? So, what would aliens think of Earth? The answer, of course, depends on who, or what, they are. From the perspective of an advanced extraterrestrial species, Earth might appear as a young, chaotic world full of potential and contradictions. They might see us as a species on the verge of a great leap forward, but also one that's struggling to manage the consequences of its own technological growth. They could view humanity as both a promising experiment in the cosmos and a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked progress. Yet, there is also the possibility that an alien civilization would see in us a spark of something extraordinary, an innate curiosity, a thirst for knowledge, and a desire to reach beyond our limited horizons. In the grand scheme of the universe, Earth might seem insignificant, but to us, it is everything. And perhaps, in some distant future, an extraterrestrial species might look upon us with pride, seeing in our journey the same hope, fear, and determination that all civilizations face in their quest to understand the cosmos. As we continue to search the stars for signs of extraterrestrial life, we must ask ourselves, are we truly ready for such a meeting? What would it mean for humanity to encounter an alien civilization? And how would we respond? The answers may not come easily, but the question itself is what propels us forward. The universe is vast, and we are only beginning to understand our place within it. And perhaps, as we look up at the night sky, we're not just searching for aliens, we're searching for ourselves.